Jia Shen is CTO and founder of RockYou. Jia, you're at the Thai conference here. What brings you here?
Participate in kind of a really cool panel to talk about how to grow stuff really kind of virally and really rapidly related to social networks.
And describe RockYou if we haven't heard about you.
RockYou is basically one of the leading providers for social applications and widgets on social networks. We're basically leading provider on Facebook, MySpace, Bebo, Friendster, Orchid, High Five, you name it. We basically have a very large footprint there. We do over 2 billion page views a month, and we have over 70 million uniques.
And is then ad the way to go for revenue?
Yeah, we're an ad network, so we've monetized for our applications as well as for third parties. So most of the large providers on Facebook use RockYou as an ad network to help them make money.
Tell us what you're doing in terms of RockYou in India.
For India, as far as India, the focus we basically, Orchid just launched applications in India. We're on Facebook, which actually has a decent India penetration number. High Five also has some numbers there too. And so pretty much any social network that, a lot of the major social networks that we have are actually...
How appropriate. RockYou and there's music.
A lot of the social networks actually are in India, and that's actually how we've actually focused there. So we've just started to do... Wow, really aggressive. We've just started to actually start to translate for that stuff as well.
Translate into Indian languages?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, and is there one particular Indian language that you've chosen?
I'm not the person in charge of that, so I know a lot less about that part. But what we've definitely done is just basically start supporting the localization of stuff. At least in the case of Orchid, the product management team has been in pretty much close contact with us, and so when we have kind of certain concepts and ideas, they definitely kind of vet it from a cultural aspect to make sure that we're not doing any big faux pas or whatnot.
What about China?
China's definitely kind of a different ballgame altogether. We've definitely focused on social networks that are based in the U.S., basically the companies of that, because from a business development and a concept of being understanding of more open platforms, definitely the U.S. has definitely been a lot better in facilitation of that. China, Japan, Korea, and basically a lot of other, France and Germany are also other good examples of basically really strong other language stuff that have a lot of incumbent social networks there. We definitely are looking into those spaces, but they're basically kind of a second priority. Definitely, U.S. is still top priority first because it's just a lot easier to monetize, at least from an advertising standpoint.
Where do you spend most of your time?
Right now, today, we are spending about 50% of our time on MySpace and about 30% on Facebook and the rest elsewhere.
But personally, where do you spend your time?
Oh, product. I basically make sure we're doing the right stuff. I still program every day.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically I usually don't let myself out of the office. Today's a rare occasion.
Who came up with the name RockYou?
Lance did, actually, the other founder.
He
Lance
came
Takuda,
up.
he came up with it. We actually started off with a name, rockmyspace.com, but then we changed it to RockYou to make sure that we support all the social networks.
Thank you, Jay.